All right, it's time for another round of video collages. The last time I did a round of video collages was the very first time I'd ever done anything like that, so I really was playing it kind of safe. This time around, I want to try to push myself a little bit further than I did last time. This time, I'm going to need to do some editing in After Effects in order to accomplish the ideas in my head. I've already gone through and found a bunch of stock footage that I could use for my ideas, but there's still a few that I need to get myself, so we're going to shoot those first, and then I can jump into After Effects and start putting everything together. So let's get to it. Unfortunately, one of my ideas requires me to set up an entire backdrop to get one clip. So here we go. Say hi. Alrighty, the backdrop's set up, so now we just gotta take some video. Alrighty, so I had to change my shirt because my shirt was white, and a white shirt on a white background, not gonna look that great. But we should have what we need in order to get the footage that I need. Yep, that was it. So now we just need to shoot the other clip that I need, and we're done. Luckily for me, this last clip is super easy and I don't even have to leave my room for it. That was everything I needed to shoot myself. I've already grabbed stock footage that I can use, so now we can jump into After Effects and start putting everything together. All right, so I jumped into the After Effects and I started getting everything ready. I don't typically work in After Effects, so I kind of had to relearn it as I went. Since I don't want to reveal what the video collages are until the end of the video, I'm just working in shapes and color for right now. But the first one is just really simple. It's very similar to the ones that I did last time, but I just kind of had this funny idea, so I just wanted to do it since I could. The other two that I have planned are a little bit more complicated, so those will be more fun to see. So for the second idea, I had the idea of having a full image for the entire thing, but also a smaller square in the middle, and I wanted to kind of play around with a concept that would make sense for that. I think whenever you see the collage in the end, it'll make a little bit more sense, my thinking for it. I also wanted to add more to it than just those two elements, so I thought it'd be cool to experiment and try to add some scrolling type around the square, which is something that I've never done before, so it was a little bit of a learning process, but it actually came out pretty good. So now for the third design, I had this idea of having two images that are split apart, but partway through the video, the ratio between these changes. So as you'll see here in a second, the ratio changes from them being even to one being more than the other. I think the videos that I use really play into this idea and help reinforce the concept that I'm going for. I thought this was going to be a lot harder to accomplish, but really it was pretty simple once I kind of figured out the core mechanics of it. From there, we're just tweaking the settings, adjusting the timing of everything, and then just copying, pasting it, so that way it does the movement multiple times. So I finished those up last night. Now it's just time to show you what I got. So the first one, like I said, is pretty simple and it's very similar to the ones that I did the last time I did one of these videos. I just had this idea of kind of someone having their head kind of cut off and a waterfall just kind of flowing out from them. And initially that was all it was going to be, but then I kind of had a funny thought of, you know, what if I was drinking a glass of water, so it was kind of like that's where all the water is coming from. I don't know, maybe that's dumb, but I thought it was kind of funny, so I kind of wanted to just include it just for that. This one was pretty simple, so I didn't really have any trouble getting it or making it work how I wanted. It just kind of came out pretty quickly. Now for the second one, like I said, I had the idea of the full image and then like a square in the center of the screen, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with those two elements. I came up with a concept of something being trapped or enclosed, something along those lines, and I ended up finding this video of this person, you know, stuck in a box. So it kind of got me thinking, oh, like, you know, being stuck or being free, something along those lines. And so that's why I kind of wanted to use a video of the sky to kind of showcase that, where it's like, you know, this person's actually stuck in a box, but outside of that is, you know, this great expanse of sky. Now, the third one was the one I was most excited for and also the most scared of. I'm really not that great with After Effects. I don't use it that often. So sometimes things can be a little bit tricky, or the way that I'm thinking about them, it sounds like they're gonna be pretty hard to do. But honestly, this one wasn't too bad. I kind of planned it out in my head before jumping into it, so that way I had an idea of what to do, and honestly, it came out exactly how I had in my head. All the mechanics worked exactly how I was thinking they would, so really, it was a piece of cake. But as far as the concept, I just had this idea of having kind of like a night and a day or something like that, where the images are moving between them. So it's almost like revealing the same image, but at a different time, which I thought was kind of a cool concept. So that way it's almost like a before and after in a way. So those were the 3 video collages that I came up with this time. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with these, and I want to push these as far as they go. So just like I said the last time, I hope the next time that I do these, you know, I push myself a little bit farther and I try to do things that I didn't do the last time. So that way each time I'm kind of reiterating myself and building off of the things that I learned the last time I did it. Really, I just want to see what I can make and how far I can push these. That being said, if you have any ideas for things that I should use in my video collages, or specific techniques or something that I should do, let me know. I'd love to try them out. But really, that's all I got for today. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you would check out the rest of my channel and then consider subscribing.